I went off-roading. Hey, it's Sarah. Today is my Saturday. Woo! So I decided that I'm going to take advantage of one of our many lovely parks. And I am at Hungry Valley. Hungry for hamburgers. Oh, Aaron, I forgot your line. I'm sorry. For chimichangas. Yeah, I like The Office. Get over it. I don't know a ton about plants, but I know butterflies like plants. And flies are having fun following me. But yeah, this is what I'm doing today. So this is about a 3-mile hike going down here. It is at the end of the old Cottonwood Trail. There's always like Creek Trail, whatever. So old Cottonwood Trail. And it's a pretty nice trail so far. I showed up, my Suzuki's all the way over there. There she is. Susie the Suzuki. Getting here was awesome. The trail is not that bumpy. And there's a lot of spots to pull over. I ran into some people who are on their dirt bikes. And I was very lucky because I saw them coming down the way that I was going to be going from the base of the canyon. So I was able to pull over in one of the washes and I let them pass me by, and it was really cool because they gave me peace signs the whole way up, and I was like, all right guys, like, just drive. But it's courtesy, and you know, that's the biggest thing about going out and driving is that courtesy that you give people, especially when you're trying to use amenities like these. You're supposed to be relaxing. So let's relax together. So I just walked up the first half mile and I found my first shady spot. So I'm taking a break. I don't know how hot it is, but I know it is July 15th, 2020. And this shady spot has a pretty nice view. That's where I'm going to be heading up next. I'm going uphill, and I know we are at a minimum of 3,000 feet. Oh my gosh. To most people in America, that's not a whole lot, or really most other places. It's like, what? That's nothing. But, I'm more near the ocean, so this is a little bit different for me. So it's a little strenuous, it's a little hot. It's exactly what I needed. Minus the flies. Minus the flies. But the shade's nice. I have 2 bottles of water because that's what you should bring a minimum of. And since it's only a 3-mile hike, I don't need to carry 5 like liters or something crazy like that. Like, I'm going to live, I know I can. I've done hikes in Death Valley. I'm gonna continue enjoying my view. There's a lot of little butterflies flying around right now. We have a lot of insect action going, especially in between the shady areas. I don't know if you can see them darting back and forth. I'm a little shaky. I do apologize, you guys. Happens when you know, walk or, move or something. This is the tree we have to thank for our lovely shade. Thank you so much, lovely tree. I don't know what you are, but you have lots of little knotty knobs Yes, you have naughty knob. Look at the naughty knobs. Oh, it's so naughty. Oh my goodness. But I am thankful for the shade that you've shared with me today. I hope we're hearing the birds. Let me try to zoom in. Let me try to stabilize this camera. Fine, be that way. They were jumping over there. I really did see them, I swear. But anyways, one of the reasons why I enjoy alone hikes is that you have the freedom to listen and pause. Take a minute. I'm less out of breath now, you know. I feel a lot better. I feel cooler. And I get to notice a lot of things. And I think that's the good things about hiking. Like I'm not a like, I'm gonna hike 10 miles today. Oh my gosh. Like, I think I can do 8 miles in a day. But some people, actually, that's probably not even a big number to them. I'm lazy. But, you know, I want to enjoy it and be able to pause. And hear those things. You know, because when you live in such a big, you know, every place is developed, and you don't get to hear the true sounds of nature. You hear the freeway and your neighbors mowing their lawns, and I'm tired of those noises. That's what today's all about. Right there in the tree is a blue jay. Let me see if I can find him again. Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, I see him. Okay. He went up onto this little ledge here in the center of the frame. You should see him right now. There he is. He's gorgeous. I know. Looks like he's eating something. I want to get his bill in camera, not in my hand, in the camera. I want his bill. In the camera, where did you go? There you are. Oh, he's so lovely. Now, the coloring of birds and fishes and other animals that could be prey, they have light bellies and their tops are usually colored. And the reason for that is because it makes it hard to see them. Which is why I have to really focus to find them on my camera and see them at the same time. So when you're looking up, you're thinking you're seeing some, oh my gosh, where did you go? You're right there in that little crook of that branch. So when you look up, you're thinking you're seeing the light spots. Now you can't see them at all, of the leaves. When you are looking down, if you're a bird looking down from above as a predator, you're seeing sky for the blue jay. You know, that's why they're blue. It's their camouflage, and that's what makes them really unique, because they're thinking they're seeing their shadow, because they got those black stripes on them, or that blue color in them, so they think they're still seeing the sky around them, or something like that. I mean, technically the sky, if you're looking from above, the sky wouldn't look down from below blue, but maybe it's like a little trick of the eye with predator eyes. I don't know, but at least especially with fish, that's definitely true. The fish are much usually darker blue, black, something on the top, and a silver belly. So, yeah. See him anymore. I haven't heard him either. But they have a really pretty unique call, and this tree is absolutely gorgeous. I'd probably say that. Oh, but there he is. Ah, he's over by that tree. Oh my god. Can't see me. Flew around. Ow. Okay, I swear there's like little bugs flying around and like pinching my pants, but they're not stinging me. They're just like stabbing me gently. It's like, I get it. You don't want me here, but I fucking am, so deal with it. On the designated trail. Walk on the designated trail, motherfuckers. Hello. How's it going today? I just really wanted to, like, kick your house down. Yeah, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to demolish all living things. Destroy all worlds. Destroy all worlds. No, I'm just talking because these squirrels are going absolutely crazy. There they are. Right over there. See them? There. Hello, you're my dear best friends. The day is beautiful. Yes, it is. I think they're already gone. Never mind. I don't know. Let's listen. Of course, when you pull out your phone, the noises go away. But whatever. It's pretty nice here. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little dusty in my new resting spot. Shady stop number 2. A Jeep and like one of the like SUV Jeeps and a truck just rolled on through, and the first Jeep, like he saw me. This is my sitting rock right here, taking a little sit down. It was like perfect stop. Just chatting with the woods. All the squirrels and rabbits are like freaking the fuck out. They're like, what? Person walking, which I'm sure they're much more used to a apparently louder sound, because even though I thought this road on this path is closed, 2 cars came down. So like I decided to sit down like literally at the perfect moment. Sat down, took a sip of drink, and then Jeep comes by and is like, oh. So anyways, he's like, hey, how you doing? You know, total Cali. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. He's like, have a nice day. Sorry about the dust. And I was like, thanks. Yeah, no problem. I was like, okay, we're good. 1 car on the road that should have no cars. 1 sec. First water with a nice little safety alarm. Safety is always first. But yeah, so passes, and I was like, cool, 1 car. And then this big, like Super Duty type truck starts barreling down there. Like I saw him from around the corner because of the dust. And he starts coming down, and I start going, whoa. Like, whoa. And he like stops right where, not where that one is, but that. I don't know. It's a plant that I know that can only flower once. It's a bloomer. Once it blooms, it dies. So that's what I remember about it, is the dying plant after it reproduces. Anyways, so he stopped there, and I was like, it's okay, you're good. It's just like respect. And what I'm thankful for, so this is my first time going off-roading. I've never gone off-roading before. I didn't start going camping until I went into community college, and I just recently bought my first car, and oh my gosh. it can go off-roading. It's a 2008 Suzuki Grand Vitara, and it can go off-roading. So if you buy a car that can go off-roading, go off-roading. And if you end up hating it, then you don't have to go anymore, and you just have sweet tires. Well, I have sweet tires. I think I like off-roading. So I'm gonna rest here for a couple minutes and enjoy the scenery, hear the birds, because, you know, when you're talking, animals will still come out because they'll get used to your conversation. But at the same time, silence is best. So we're gonna go silence is best route, and I will check in with you next time I stop. And I think the next time I stop, if I check my watch here, you'll react to my thing. Okay, so I've walked a mile. Got 2 more to go. So let's see where this ends up. I may reach it to the end, which would be really cool. I have the time if I want to do that. This is my only hike for the day. The rest of the activities I have planned for myself are driving, taking it off-roading. I'm going to be going on to one of their more difficult paths, which I will let you know about next. Or, well, later on, not next, because I don't know when this ends. Now, before I continue on, I just want to say I haven't researched anything for this video. I've just been coming out here having a good time. But I wanted to talk about the creature in front of me right now. And I'm using this lovely thing's shade to rest in. Now, California, we're a very interesting area. I mean, when I first moved here, I would complain because I'm like, everything's dead. Because, I mean, look at that. That's dead. But we got blooms. We have those succulent things that I can't remember the names that die when they bloom. Although, there we go. There's the example of death to the plant. Anyways. So, I just wanted to talk about this guy, because California, we're a unique ecosystem, because we're a desert, but we're really a desert chaparral. And what a desert chaparral means is that we don't get no rain. We just get very, very little rain, and we have very, very tough, sturdy animals. Not animals. Well, I mean animals, but plants. Because that's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about this lovely plant right here. This lovely tree. Anyways. I want to point out the way it's growing. So, the thing about California plants, again, as I said, seems like they're dead or dying or, you know, withering away. And they just don't look good. They now look gross. If you owned a home, you wouldn't say, hey, I want that one. It makes a mess. Half of it is naked. I want my yard to be a naked mole rat yard. Not a lot of OC housewives digging this tree. But this is a California native. California native. I can say words. I'm capable of English. And that's what I'm surrounded by right now. And that's what I love about state parks, is that they really try to continue maintaining a natural surrounding when we're really changing our surroundings to what better fits our lifestyles and our mystiques, our opinions, our personalities. There's a lot of beauty in what you have around you and what grows here naturally. So this guy here, he's really cool because he grows like this, looking dead, looking sick. Okay, let's not trip on rocks. Okay, he looks mostly dead because his whole center part is gone. Like, there's some trees that are far more lusher. Like those guys over there. Or it could be just because there's the distance. But that guy is even a little bit more like bushier and stuff. This one, he's sort of like a weeping willow version of whatever he is, because he sort of has piney needles. Let me help you understand what his leaves look like. Because this plant here, this is coastal live oak. And I know this because coastal live oak has prickly printed leaves. I'm sorry, camera versus reality is difficult. But it has these prickly leaves. Focus. I order you. AI. Prove. There we go. These aren't thorns. They're gonna scratch you, but they're not gonna stick you. That's coastal live oak. Doesn't make you sick or anything like that. It's just a plant. It's an oak tree. But he has these piney leaves. And I'm sure I learned his name at some point when I took horticulture, but I don't remember now, and I don't care. Just enjoy the view. But yeah, so that's really who I'm looking at, because I know there's a lot of more greenery than there really is, because he has those really thin pine needles. And thin pine needles are really useful for holding in liquids, because you're not going to get a lot of rain here, but you're going to get enough to grow really, really tall. And as for the coastal live oak, the reason why they have those prickly needles, and this one wasn't a great success, but as it gets bigger and older, the leaves will eventually become concave, like this. And that actually helps them hold moisture. So they can still be wide to be able to get the sun exposure they need, but they can be concave and thin and brittle so that they can hold the moisture they need to also stay alive, produce photosynthesis. I'm going to do it. Photosynthesis. Error. Trials of trying to pronounce this word has expired. Let's look at plants. So this is where he came from, and this is where I'm gonna go. Let's go! All right. Well, I'm glad I didn't take a video at the last stop, because you would have just had another video and I would have just probably cut it out instead. I reached the end. And I think when she said 3 miles, it's 3 round trip, not 3 miles to and back, which, appreciate it. Like, I'm already a little tired. Like, I could keep going. Like, I was almost committed to keep going. Like, I thought I was at the half mark to get to the other half mile of, or mile and a half of the trail to get to the end. But it's then. So happy she told me round trip, not to get to the end, because the end sucks dicks. So I'm gonna walk back, because it's gonna be weak, because I'm gonna be going downhill. Downhill's always easier. And, well, not always. But anyways, we are going to head back to the Suzuki. If you see me covered in also white, it's because of sunscreen, because I am white. And this summer, for me, has started basically at the beginning of this month, is when, with COVID, with everything for me, became stable enough for me to be able to do anything. So, I went on a camping trip. Well, that was June, but that was more of an isolated people I was already exposed with camping trip. And then, yeah. I was talking about COVID. I was talking about being able to come out. Talking about being white, being sunburnt. I got super sunburnt on that last camping trip. We rented a boat, so where I'm at right now, which is Hungry Valley, just south of Hungry Valley, before it off of Gormer? Probably not. I think Gormer is actually for Hungry Valley. But before Hungry Valley, there is Pyramid Lake, which is a dam, which looks like a pyramid. So it became Pyramid Lake. And that is why we have a lake there. And we stayed there. And it was a lovely time. Oh my gosh, it was great. And we rented a boat for the whole day for $75. And I missed 3 days work because I was so badly sunburnt. I was sunburned on my chest, my belly, and my upper thighs, like so badly that I couldn't wear clothes to like go out or do anything. So I pretty much just laid in bed and just, I basically ate shit. So this was the last shade spot that I'm glad I didn't take a video at, but now we have a video because we did a little walk. Hello. Yeah. So we're gonna head back, take a break. I already had breakfast, so next is up lunch. I thought I would be eating at the end of this trail, but the end of the trail really doesn't have any seating area, and the last seating area was in the middle of this trail, so let's just eat at the car in some AC. So I'll meet you back there. I'm talking very softly. I'm gonna move very softly because we have a really huge desert jackrabbit right there. I'm sorry I lost sight. It's really hard to move and film at the same time. Oh my god, those ears are huge. Oh, there we are. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna try to zoom a little bit more. Focus. Focus. Oh my gosh. That's so precious. I love you. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm not crying, you're crying. Just walking back this beautiful world. Along this walk, I come across something new. It's on the ground. It's right over here. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. I thought this was a shit. It's a rock. I'm a geologist. I'm actually disappointed. I was like, oh my god. A big animal came by. I swear it looked like it had a little... I'm probably not even going to put this in the video. We're back in squirrel country. I love this area because there isn't a ton of shade, but there's enough shade to really enjoy and appreciate the walk, especially on the way back because it's more downhill. So what I'm trying to get with this video is a bunch of squirrels running around for no reason, but I just found like this sort of like lion tame golden end green grass. It's more green on the camera than it is normal. I mean, I guess it's pretty green, but I see a lot of gold too. I don't know. It's got colors. I'm hoping to find some running squirrels. Because my last corner I went around. This, girls. Oh, this is the tree where we saw the blue jay. And the blue jay is still here. We'll see if we can get him again. I don't know if it's the same one. Oh, no, this is a finch. Let's see what I can get in here, the shade, with my camera. right up there. You actually have two birds right there. You should be able to see. But they're just finches. One should be just right in the middle. They're both females, so they're pretty dull in color. They look like the wood, which is the whole point of camouflage. Right? So, yeah, we're at that halfway point where we saw that blue jay. So just as I said, walking back's a lot quicker. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not feeling the sunburn coming on, which is really nice. And I'm just trying to stay a little bit more quiet because pretty much what I know of is since I parked my vehicle, only myself has walked up and 2 cars passed so far within, you know, whenever. Freaking flies. So we're probably going to be seeing the last possible chances of animals. So I don't know how long this video is going to last, but if I see cool things, it's going to be in this video, and if ends up being a dud, it's not going to be in the video, so don't worry. I promise it won't be boring. Because why would I make boring content? I don't fucking who cares? So, yeah. See what we find in our last little, probably half mile left. Go by big tree! Oh, yes! Okay, you should be seeing quails. I was saying hello to a squirrel. And those little dots running around on the left side of the trail. California quails. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else I can find. Oh my gosh. Just tons of birds. I was so zoomed in. I couldn't get this in time, but this is why I said I was trying to be quiet. Because you're just going to get loads of random shit just happening. And I just totally missed something cool. That's why I should have kept recording. But we should be seeing some quail again. This is about where I stopped. Alright, so shade spots are the best areas to look for animals. The spots to look for animals because shade spots will usually have a cool down zone. So if you're a reptile and you've been in the sun too much and you're overheating, you find this area, you curl up near the tree or under a rock, and you cool down. Birds, it's a place to be looking for bugs, because bugs will hunker down there because it's easier for them to breathe. The airflow is just better. I mean, you know what it's like to be in the shade. Come on. So that's why it was a little bit of a bummer. The last spot I missed some shots. So I'm sorry, but we have a plane flying overhead somewhere. Other than that, we have a really great hike, and I think this is the first tree break with the naughty knobs. Hello there, naughty knobs. So it's almost time to have some food. So let's go eat. I'm tired of flies. Alright, you guys, I'm back at my lovely Suzuki. That was a great 3 miles. It is pretty hot. The flies were pretty annoying, so it took me down pretty good. Walking back, as I said, it's easier to come back. It's faster, it's easier, it's downhill. I mean, unless, of going there is downhill and coming back is harder. But to me, that was true. So I just wanted to share what I brought out today, so you guys know what I'm doing, how my process is. Obviously today I went out hiking and driving alone today, and that's technically not safe. I know it's not safe, but at the same time, I asked people around. I was like, I just need someone to be my shotgun. I don't even want your money. Like, as long as you can manage your own food, come with me. But timing, coronavirus reasons, people can't. So what I carried today with me, first off and foremost, which is still on me right now, is a knife. And I know how to use the knife. It's my weapon for walking. You don't know when you would need a weapon or a tool. Knives can do many amazing things. It could have cut my sandwich for me if I had eaten my sandwich on my trail. So don't discredit a knife. Don't think anything poorly of a knife. After that, we have other things. I got this from AAA after I signed up with my Suzuki for my insurance, which is the water bottle. And this is my first time pretty much using it, because I'm usually not a big fan of metal water bottles, because I taste the metal in it and I just don't like it. But I really loved it. It fit perfectly. I was resting my arm along the top of this, and the shoulder strap was the perfect height to, like, you know, wrong one, to like rest it on there like this, and then I'd have my hand in the strap. It worked really well for me. And then this, I'm not going to pull it, but this was right next to my hand while I was holding my strap, which is my alarm. Whether that's for people, animals, I'm in help, I need assistance. This is my warning, my preface to anything like using my knife. You know, thank you, fly. So, you should have both these things when you're going out hiking. It's important, and I think it's important to have a harmless, a non-permanent, harmless protection to warn people or creatures of your presence, of what you want them to do near you, which if I pulled that near you and I wasn't screaming help, well, that doesn't help. Basically, you would know what I meant when I would pull that. Go away, you stupid flies. So, those 3 items already right there. You got water, you got an alarm system that's really loud and will deter most animals. You have a tool/weapon to use if necessary. I was drinking this as I was coming up, and so I crushed it down and shoved it into my backpack because I left no trace other than tracks. And then this is my sandwich. Got a little smooshed, but didn't eat it. I'm going to eat it now because I'm hungry. And unfortunately, it's still attached. But I was hoping to use my hammock today, but these trees, they weren't the kinds of trees that you'd want to hook a hammock up to, and I didn't feel called to do this, but it was really nice to be able to, I had this half in the bag, which is why the sandwich is smushed, and then this half was able to clip to the top of this, so it was quite easy to hike in this. Last 2 things that I carried with me that are super essential: another water bottle. I got this when I went camping on the last trip with Taru, the lovely VW bus camper van my uncle owns. Luckily she's back in order, but this was her last trip before she went on commission. And then my wallet, in case something happened to me, I was found unresponsive. Oh, that's my ring, not a bug. I could be identified, you know. And then let me go through this part of the pocket. Keys, that's important. Tissues in case you start crying because it's so freaking beautiful. Inhaler so you don't stop breathing. This is my backup key in case if I lost my other keys, which would have sucked because like they were in the same pocket. Originally this was attached to this. In my last camping trip, I would just take these two paired together instead of having to carry a big key, and that's it. So that is my bag that I carried on this little hike, and honestly that's all I brought for my day trip because you really don't need anything else. Luckily for the last camping trip, my good friend left her geology hammer. I did not carry it with me because this thing's like at least 2.5 pounds. Let's say 2.5 pounds because it's pretty light. I didn't want to carry that. And where was I going with this? Oh, I didn't take my chair. No chair. But this is one of the lightweight chairs. This is one of the few last things I bought off of Amazon. One of these foldable, collapsible, wrappable chairs. Yeah. Always have tons of water. Have extra water. I put my blanket over my water to help keep it out from direct sunlight because it's impossible when you're in your park your car, unless if you like know the geometrics of where the sun's moving and how your car rests and how shadows work. Otherwise your drinks are in the sun. Either way they're in a hot car. So blanket protection. I don't know. Either way, that was my hike through delightful oak. Oh, you can't even see it. Come on. Go, go, go. Oak Woodland National Preserve, where no motor vehicles are allowed, but there's a private property and cars came out of it. I don't know, but I did really enjoy this hike, and I can't wait to come back and drive out and do it again, honestly. See how it changes. As I said earlier, I always think these lands look super dead. They're really not. They're filled with life, huge biodiversity and differences that you don't notice unless you take a minute to pause. And that's what I do. So I'm going to eat here, or I'm not going to eat here. Well, I am going to eat here, but I'm going to sit here and eat my food. And I will be coming at you next with a hopefully off-roading video. Audio is probably going to be pretty shit, but it'll be in a moving vehicle on my phone, so live with it. But yeah, I hope you found this video fun, at least for some of it. It was easy for me to do this. It was literally just expressing my thoughts that were coming in my head, and then just looking at nature through camera, and then up at the nature and then back to the camera, trying to focus on the things that were catching my eyes. And it was really nice. So I can't wait to do more videos like this for you guys. All right, see you around. This is Angel Sarah signing off from a lovely hike.